We have got a caller. We have Michelle, who would like a brief reading. Did she have any question or any particular thing? Just love. She wants to know about love, and her name is Michelle. Did you have anything else you want to ask? Well, she...
Okay, well, just confirmation if I'm right when I'm going through it.
Okay.
So, Michelle, I'm talking to Michelle now. You've got a spicy sense of humor that I see. She's got a really spicy sense of humor. But the thing is, she's very... I see, Michelle, that you're very nervous of love. Even though you want it, you don't really go out and get it. You're terrible. I'm going to wrap your knuckles for that. But you really need to realize that you have to go out. And she's got a beautiful personality, but she's a bit shy. And, you know, of course we don't, some of us were schooled that you don't go out and go to bars and things like that. And she has such a huge, if anything, men sometimes get intimidated by you, Michelle, because you are on the intellectual side. And that's not a bad thing. You should really not settle for less. I totally would say that for you, Michelle. But again, hopefully you're still on the line and let me know if I'm correct or not.
Yes.
We would be interested, Martha and I, to know that.
Yes,
but basically,
definitely.
You need to realize that you are in a huge growth period. And you've been changing, I see, from February, about 8 months really, but February is when you started changing and really looking to other things and new ventures and new things in her life. And that's why she's now looking at love. She had kind of sidelined it a bit. So you do need to realize, but by February next year, that you're going to be seeing a lot more activity, but you have to push it. Now, a lot of people, you know, some people ask for readings and say, I want love or I want money in my life, but they don't do anything. They're sitting on the chair watching TV, flicking away. And you can't do that. You need to start going out there, because obviously our predictions don't come right if you're just going to do nothing. It's your life, not ours, and you need to be active in it.
But did she tend to, excuse me, did she tend to sit back or?
Well,
more?
not sit back. I think there are people who do sit back, Martha, but quite frankly, she is one who is very active, but she's shy.
Okay.
And she's a real sweetheart. I mean, she really is. Oh, she says it's true. Yeah, you can't mess with me, by the way. Everybody gets a bit scary. So I'm scared of me. She's really a wonderful, wonderful person. And let her, Michelle, please let your sense of humor come through. You've got a beautiful personality, but when you see a guy, you tend to shrivel and then shrink behind the bar. But you can't do that. You need to come out, and you'll see a lot more possibilities. Even when you are a bit nervous on the first date, who wouldn't be?
Yes.
Go for coffee, and then you can run if you need to. So basically, you could, you know, say, oh, well, it was really lovely, but I need to go. But otherwise, just go and enjoy it. And just like an interview, you should just enjoy them.
Yes,
but around about November next year, actually, things, the person comes in round about end of August, but by November it gets pretty hot and heavy. She's got a wonderful, wonderful person coming into her life. So I really wish you luck, but you need to start being a bit more who you are. I'm not advocating having a little, you know, a bit of wine there to be mellow, but I'm just saying be a bit more who you are. All right?
Be confident.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's hard, you know,
yeah, it is.
to be, you know, showing your skin and, in other words, you know, who you really are in front of a stranger.
Okay, great. Thank you. And thank you, Michelle,
Michelle.
Thanks for calling. And wow, the lines are open now. We've only got about 20 minutes left. Time's going fast.
Really?
They are, yeah. And be sure to call in, okay, or send an email. This is a new thing, as I said, but give it a try. But you can always call, and we're getting wonderful communication here. You call and talk to Francine, and then she lets us know. And you can listen and hold on to the line, actually, and hopefully get some, further. But we're running short on time, so be sure to call. We do have time. Okay, that's a wonderful reading. That was very good. And You're
She's
so
a
good
lovely-
at giving, you're so good at giving the reading, so I would definitely recommend people calling in. Now, where were we?
We were on
phase 5.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
we're up to phase 5
good
now.
news.
Okay, good news,
I know
good news,
phase
everyone.
4 was lawsuits and
Yeah.
all kinds of horrible things and health problems and all kinds of things. And
Yes.
we're still in it until November 15th.
November
So
15th.
which is coming up now, which is great news.
Yes.
But November 15th, any lawsuits that are coming in will more or less get settled. Any contracts, problems, or I don't know if, and please let Martha know or myself know that if you had any problems, that if you were trying to close something, a new venture, a new business, or a new relationship, anything sector, it was stymied. It was literally as if you were stuck in mud up to here, and nothing seemed to be going forward. But now, round about November 15th through December 28th, you'll find that the mud is clearing, it's getting a bit clearer,
Okay.
and that you're going to get some good things in your
That's
life.
good. And what is it about that time period? How do you
It's the
think?
energy shift.
Okay.
And with the energies, and that's what all of these energies that are coming in with this new energy that
Yes.
the Mayans really had two views. One, it was at the end of the world,
Yes.
which I don't advocate to.
Okay.
But what the Mayan philosophy was, and I'll put it in the book obviously, is that the Mayans saw a totally new energy coming in,
energy.
and that's what I believe,
I
which
like
is the
that.
positive,
Yes.
and that is a real.
Let's just go back again and say that and reiterate. That's wonderful. Not the end of the world, which you
No.
know, but a new mindset, a new energy, and so you're helping us prepare for that.
Correct.
And to become more comfortable with it and
Understand.
to understand it. Absolutely. And it looks like we may have another call coming in
good.
here in a minute.
Okay.
So I see they're beginning at phase 5.
Yes,
right?
phase 5 is
We're
coming in.
Coming in.
So it's really about making intentions. So just like January 1, but do it now. What do you want? Would you like more love? Would you like more money? Who wouldn't? And money's just a tool, okay?
Okay.
And we talked about it in the last show a long
Yes.
time ago about the candle lesson.
Yes.
We'll do that another show, but that's on the website. I've seen miracles with the candle, lighting the candle, and it's a kind of communication to talk to your guides and get them to help you. So it's a powerful tool for that.
With candlelight. Wow,
Yeah.
wonderful. Well, let's see, what have we got here? We've got Erica on the phone, and she wants to know, why does she hear phones and bells ringing in her deep sleep? Okay, let's see if we can keep her on the phone then, because so she hears it while she's sleeping deeply.
Yeah.
It's not a dream. Okay,
No.
here you go.
Okay.
Darshini.
Well, I think one, I know that she's got. We all have guides, right?
Yes.
Who either are. There are two levels of guides. One guide, one level is people who have passed on, our parents or friends or whatever.
Yes.
And the other level of guides, and what's the name again? I'm sorry.
Erica.
Erica, sorry, I don't mean to be rude. Erica, so the second level are the higher echelon guides who are never manifested on Earth, and they actually are responsible for our spiritual growth. So she's got one of your guides is a real ringer, I tell you, a ringer in a weird way. In other words, great sense of humor, but they're using you, and it's a he who's using you that way of kind of using it as like tonality. Like I'm picking up and Martha picks up, doing a conduit. What I want you to do is they're actually teaching you, and I know the ringing sounds a bit weird, and quite frankly, they're using other methods. Remember, everything's vibration, especially ringing, right?
Yes,
So
definitely.
I would say that I would strongly advocate, Erica, that you put a notebook on the side of your bed and a pen. And you will be, after you come out of that deep state, because it is a deep, she's connecting to her higher consciousness, okay? And therefore going into the other plane and actually receiving lessons. And so she should put down, don't you question it, and to ask, tell me if this is true or not. You're very analytical, maybe too much analytical, Erica, and therefore you over-process things and you don't take it for what it's worth. So you look at the emotions of what you're feeling when you come out of your deep sleep, and you'll be surprised that you're actually getting messages and lessons throughout those ringings, and they're using that like a telephone line. And it sounds weird because that's a ringing and they're having a bit of fun, but quite frankly, you'll see that it's really teaching you a lot. But if you don't make the notes, you won't understand what they're trying to teach you. And let me know if this is true. About 5 months ago, it started, or you were more cognitive, that it's been ringing and happening. But if you start going backwards, that even your outlook has changed 5 months ago. And let me know, or Francine know if that's true or not. And you'll see that everything, yeah, I'm being told that's true.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Yeah, okay. So basically I'm saying that everything is changing for you rapidly, but this is their chosen way at the moment, at present, that they're teaching you. But you've got a lot to do on the earth. You always have known ever since 2 years old that you need to start really expanding and making notes, journalizing, and you'll find that you'll have answers to your questions that you've always wanted, but this is the way they're choosing it. So she's on a great ride. What a fantastic ride.
Wonderful. Wow. For phase 5.
Yeah, hers is moving into high gear.
Moving right into high gear.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you're still on the line, Erica, you might want to, we're confirming that getting good validation confirmation there, but we'll see if there's anything else you want to say. Maybe one more thing, and then we'll let you go and move on. There's still time for, I believe there's time for another call.
Yes.
We got started a little bit late. People are, but they're calling now, and feel free to call, right? We'll let you know when we have to go.
Okay.
But we're getting another message.